No matter what we do to survive in your life, but there is one thing common in all of us who is watching this video: curiosity. The first thing that comes to our mind each morning is, where is the newspaper? What are happening around us? News is the one of most essential part of most people's lives. Message. What message do we get from newspaper for UPSC perspective and any other competitive exam? Focus on issues, not news. Avoid anything on politics, sports and entertainments. Stop watching local news about accident, shooting, etc. Let's understand the way to read the newspaper for UPSC perspective. Before we move on, let's know what you would like to concentrate on the newspaper. You have to decide news and issues into few groups such as policies and schemes of government, science and technology, international relations and economic policies. Next, make notes from newspaper. Underline important keywords and the primary focus on editorials, defense news, economic policies and government bills and schemes.
5 reasons why you should read newspaper for a perfect UPSC civil services preparation. First, some requirements before you start reading the daily newspaper. Carry out a detailed review of previous year IAS questionnaires. Know the keywords of UPSC modules. Please hold a copy of the UPSC main syllabus with you. Second, how to read the newspaper for IAS. First, just go through the newspaper and mark the news articles that are important from perspective of exam. The most critical and essential aspect of newspaper is its editorial page. These pages are most important section and should also be read in depth as a priority. The columns and article on these 2 pages are well written and cover different topics in a very informative and systematic view. Issues of national and international significance, significant political developments in other countries with potential international implications such as military coups, uprisings, visit by head of state and laws treated signed international organizations such as UN, ASEAN, WHO and IMF. Their reports and publication as well as India's position in them should also be read. Can we succeed in the UPSC without reading the newspaper? The answer is yes. There are always substitutes, other magazines, current affairs, capsules, mobile apps and so on, but they don't usually provide in-depth information about the concerned issues, which is why reading of the newspaper as a daily exercise for all the students, as this has multiple benefits. Fourth, which newspaper is the best for UPSC preparation? The best newspaper are recommended by IAS toppers for UPSC preparation are The Hindu and The Indian Express. The Hindu is an English language Indian daily newspaper launched as a weekly in 1878. The Hindu newspaper gives importance to the major national news. It never gives too much space to unnecessary news. It is really useful for both UPSC prelims and mains exam. Never miss Thursday's edition of Hindu Science and Technology. It covers many questions from both prelims and mains exam. Along with the Hindu, the Indian Express is considered to the best source of current affairs information for competitive exams preparation. Fifth and last, how much time should be spent on reading newspaper per day? First, when you just start reading the Hindu, it will seem like a monster. You will not understand what to read and what not to read. All readers of the newspaper who read it with UPSC in mind face this problem at the start. They need as much as 4 hours to even process all the information that is presented. But the serious aspirant continue to work hard with the newspaper. After the couple of months, things start to make sense. They are able to establish connectivity in the news items from one day to the next. When this happens, time required to complete the newspaper comes down slightly, maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. When this is continue for some more time, they get the understanding what is relevant, what is not. They understand the political news, car launches, movie release news and local news are sections that can be easily ignored. Hence they automatically start focusing on the editorials. Since the cream of the newspaper lies in those pages, let's say the task of getting through the daily newspaper reduced to 2 hours now. At the most advanced stage, the aspirant simply takes a flashlight at all the pages of newspaper before reading anything. Since his senses are now well developed in recognizing relevant stuff, he knows exactly what to read. He knows that the rest of newspaper is not required. He has completed the whole task in less than an hour. What is the time limit for newspaper? The candidate should allot a specific time in their daily routine. 2 hours to 2.5 hours is sufficient time to read and finish the newspaper with handwritten notes. Do not allocate more time to newspaper because it will hamper the preparation of other components of IAS preparation. The candidates should read and finish the newspaper daily. If they should not read the previous day newspaper, the next day it will pile at one day and the candidate will feel the pressure of it. Conclusion: like all good things, newspaper reading takes time and patience, but once you bear through the initial few weeks, it will be a very rewarding activity. You will be able to relate static with dynamic, expect developments in a story, and develop a sense of relative importance of the news event. Reading the newspaper regularly is excellent thing and integral part of IAS preparation. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this video is beneficial for your preparation. This is Anil Kumar from the brand new channel The Spirit of Journalism, signing out until we meet again.